I'm Jennifer, each of these your stars, Capricorn. So, well, we got through the Uranus-Pluto square. Well, I'm sure some of us didn't. I'm sure some of us didn't because there's been, during this time and with the challenging Uranus-Pluto square, plus the eclipses that we've had, full and partial, then there's been quite a lot happening in the world. So if you have been, unlucky enough to be caught in a tornado or some other event in the world, then my heart certainly goes out to you, and I hope you're working through that. Okay, but this week, hopefully for most of you, you did survive the square. I'm a Capricorn, so far I seem to have got through fairly unscathed. And it's certainly, good to be forewarned so you can, brace yourself and just take a step back. But this week we have a little bit more lightness in the astro chart, thankfully, okay? And all the activity, or let's say most of the activity, is happening this week in your solar sixth house. Now, this is very much a work area of your chart. It also brings in health. Now, particularly this week with Jupiter, known as the lucky planet and the planet of abundance and growth, amongst other areas, is in this, has been in this area of your chart now for almost a year. In one more month, the end of June or towards the end of June, it's going to transit out and into your solar seventh house. So get ready for love. I'm sure some of you can already feel that love vibration creeping up on you. Okay, but let's get back to this week. We'll talk about that more, when we get a little closer to it. Okay, so this is a very good time for work. It's a very good time for personal growth. Like right at the start of this week on the 27th, Mercury, the planet of communication and commerce, and also rules media, is going to conjunct with Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is the ruler of publishing as well. So anything to do in the written form, or you're putting out, if you're writing or publishing, has a very positive vibe about it. Now, on the very next day, on the 28th, Venus is going to conjunct Jupiter. So once again, right, same degree, same place in the chart. Both short transits, but both powerful, positive transits. And let's not forget that Jupiter is the ruler of foreign affairs too. So if you're dealing with business on a more on a world level, a greater stage, or foreign affairs, or dealing with some business that can certainly have a greater reach, then this is a excellent transit for that. As I said, it's a very short, but it's dynamic and it's powerful. So at the start of the week, sort of Monday and Tuesday, I would really make, if you have any calls that you made, I would use that time to make calls, make connections. If you're looking for work, it's a good time to just send your CVs out to the your number one companies that you want to deal with, and get in touch with those people. So as I said, it's a very good transit for your work and your career and the personal growth that you gain through your career. It's also to do with your health, your overall well-being. Now, of course, with Jupiter there, Jupiter can tempt you to overindulge, so you want to be a little bit careful about that. However, this particular transit, particularly with Venus and Jupiter together, can give you like a glow that just makes, like, your inner glow just stands out. You walk in a room and you just notice. So it's very excellent for good health, but it can tempt you to overindulge, so be a little careful of that. If you're watching your waistline, then this is not the time to go off your diet. One piece of chocolate can certainly end up to be a bar of chocolate, okay? So you want to watch that. But all in all, it's a great week it's a great week for everyone, actually, Capricorn. But for you, it's fabulous because it's to do with work and the people that you can meet over this period of time. It can be beneficial and influential. That's the word I'm trying to get out. In your future life. Now, Mars will also move into this area of your chart towards the end of the week on the 31st. So that's going to really, if you keep your determination and your will to, just keep going, because I know as a Capricorn, if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know I'm a Capricorn. Sometimes we just think, oh my goodness, can I keep going? Well, of course, you're a Capricorn, so you can keep going. And, we can get the Capricorn blues and get a little bit despondent about life, for want of a better word. So Mars is going to help you overcome that. And I certainly hope with these Jupiter transits that something comes through for all of us. I'm no different. I have some feelers out there for new jobs too, and I'm certainly going to be making a few calls on the early next week, so straight after the holidays here in the USA. So love and luck to all of you. If some of you end up having some celebrations, let me know. I'd love to hear. So have a great week. See you next week. Bye for now.